I can't necessarily point to one specific thing. Obviously, we started the game with some energy and came out and scored exactly how we wanted to, something that we had been lacking the previous games. We just didn't get that train going. A couple silly mistakes, some other factors just kind of held us back, and a lot of it's on me. You know, certain decisions I made that could have made a difference there for sure.
Was the offense more open this week maybe than last week or even against Colorado? Were you guys trying to do some more things, throwing the ball?
I don't know necessarily if that's the exact case. I think as the game goes on, we make adjustments. Obviously, I felt more comfortable. I think as we keep going, keep progressing, whatever Coach Frost thinks is going to work against a certain team, we're going to do. This team, I think I had a little bit more success throwing the ball than I had previous games.
How emotional was Coach Frost in the locker room just talking to you guys, and how as the team on the sidelines even today, he was getting pretty emotional? How do you think the team has responded to that?
Well, we don't accept losing. Coach Frost doesn't accept losing. I don't. The players don't. This is it's tough. I think it's something I'm not used to. He's not used to, and we're not gonna put up with it. He's giving his heart out to us, and we've got to respond. We've got to play. I feel like we let him down a little bit. We need to come back firing this next week.
I know you're 4 games into your career, so it's not easy for you to go to your teammates that might be doing undisciplined things and talk to them. But what, as the quarterback in elite, what do you say? What example do you try to set now?
I think it's kind of a misconception there that the quarterback has all that responsibility. I think it's a team thing. Obviously, I have a voice, and with my position, I need to speak up and be that leader. But when we as a team can hold each other accountable, not just rely on one guy, not just rely on our captains, the leaders. Everyone's a leader. Everyone holds each other accountable. Certain mistakes we made today, certain mistakes I made today are just not acceptable.
What did you like about what you did personally today? And what plays would you like that back?
Obviously, I'd like to have back the interception. I think that could have been a turning point there for us. We were obviously 2 possessions away for a little bit there. We had a couple opportunities. The defense did a good job of stopping us, and then I felt like the offense was turning and doing what we were supposed to do there in that third quarter for a little while.
Is frustration setting in on this team at
all? No, I wouldn't say frustration. I think we just need to turn this thing around. We're going to see who shows up on Monday. We need to come out, with some energy, and I'm going to be at the forefront of that.
Adrian,
Is this a point right now?
With your game today? What are you most happy with your game today? I know, obviously, you'd rather win, but in terms of the visuality.
I never gave up. I never lost faith in our team and in our ability to win that game. I think that's never going to fail, and that's something that we all need to adopt. We have that mentality that we're going to win the game regardless of the situation.
Is this a point where there's almost a weeding out process needs to take place between the people who are doing things the right way versus some of the players who may not be?
I don't necessarily think that's my place to speak to exactly, but those guys are going to make those decisions. We want the guys here that want to fight, want to compete, want to keep battling through this stretch that we're going through right now. I have faith. We're going to get this thing turned around, and I want the guys who believe in that to be here.
Adrian, is Divine kind of a prime example of what you're looking for, a guy who's stuck with it, the kind of day he had grinding out there?
Yeah, I mean, I expect nothing less from Divine. He's a great player and a guy who's always been a grinder in the weight room, on the field. I'm glad he had his opportunity today to show that a little bit.
When the flags kept coming in the first half at just the most inopportune times, how were guys responding to it? It's got to be frustrating to deal with it that's going on, and it just seems like always at the wrong time. What was it like down there?
Yeah, I think we as a team need to do a better job. Me personally, I reacted a few times poorly. That's going to happen, and that's something we need to realize. Calls aren't going to go our way all the time. We need to react, I think, a little bit differently. Obviously, it was bad timing a couple times, but sometimes it was on us. It was just simply on us, and that's something we have to correct.